Now, Wellness Wednesday on Fox 54 News, sponsored by Regenesis.
March is Multiple Sclerosis Awareness Month, a time dedicated to shedding light on a chronic disease that affects nearly 1 million people in the U.S. alone. Fox 54's Enica Russell sat down with a local specialist and a patient with a very personal connection to learn more about the fight against MS.
It is often called the invisible disability. Multiple sclerosis, or MS, is a condition where the immune system attacks the protective sheath covering nerves.
When there is MS, means there is inflammation of this myelin, there is destruction. So the impulses get slowed down and there will be weakness of the body. Flare-ups can happen anytime. You could be fine today. If you have history of MS, tomorrow you may come with a flare-up. The flare-ups involve losing eyesight and then balance problems, numbness, tingling, weakness, can't walk, can't pee.
Though there's no cure for MS, specialists say advancements in medicine help slow down the progression. But for many, the statistics aren't just numbers on a page. They're a daily reality. For my family, that reality hits home.
My biggest problem with my MS is fatigue. I could literally have 8 to 10 hours sleep the night before. I wake up, my husband says, "How did you sleep last night?" "Oh, I slept well." And then an hour or two later, I'm tired.
My mother struggled with the disease for almost 2 decades before doctors diagnosed her. She says the hardest thing for her, people not believing she had the disability back then and still not believing her now.
When I'm driving somewhere and I park and I pull out my handicap tag and put my handicap tag out, people will come up to me and say, "You don't appear to be handicapped, you're walking just fine." And I say, I have MS. If need be, sometimes I even pull out my disability card, but they assume that I don't look like I am having any difficulties.
From new clinical trials to local community support groups, the goal remains the same: a world free of MS. In Huntsville, Enica Russell, Fox 54 News.
It's a powerful reminder of why that support matters. If you or a loved one is experiencing symptoms or looking for expert guidance, there are resources available right here in the Tennessee Valley. On your screen are a few of the MS specialists and clinics in our area. Which brings us to Logan Alexandra. Logan Alexandra, what was it like growing up knowing that your mom was diagnosed with MS?
Well, I will say that my mom was actually diagnosed right after I was born, and growing up, I actually had to help her get her injections. We had to give her a shot every 3 days.
So you were kind of like her little nurse?
I was her little nurse, yes, but it was devastating to see my mom, going through that.
Wow, and what comes to mind when you think of your mom and her diagnosis? I would imagine she's a survivor, she's pushing through.
She is a warrior. She is definitely, she's my Wonder Woman. The fact that she's been able to push through and have a family, raise a kid, and work a job and still, able to do all those things with this disease. I mean, words cannot even begin to describe how proud I am of my mother.
Yeah, and I'm sure she's proud of you being able to just share this story and bring awareness to it and bring spotlight to this very, very important disease that impacts a lot of people.
Yes, about 1 million people in the U.S. experience it, so hopefully they'll find a cure for it, but there's not one right now.
Okay, and hopefully people learn something from today. Thank you so much, Logan Alexandra.